Hey guys, welcome to my kitchen. Come on in. So my kitchen was done by Aredo by TRT. They are a Nigerian-based company and they're actually quite phenomenal to work with. So the previous kitchen literally was just this area here. So we had stovetop, fridge, a little bit of cabinets here. But we wanted to make it bigger. We had a space in the corner that wasn't really being used, so we decided to break that wall, open up the kitchen, and then now here's the final product. So the first thing I was really adamant about having was a lot of cafeteria space. I have a lot of spices, pots, pans, appliances, so I wanted everything to have a specific location. I really love tall units just like this because you're able to do a lot with it. In the first one, I keep all my spices, empty containers that I'm obsessed with for keeping like chia seeds and whatever I have left over. So all my spices are in this side of the pantry. Then we go to the middle unit. So the middle unit, I really wanted a double door and I wanted shelving, which is nice. So here I keep like all my spice paste and things like that. Here, anything that's canned goes in these two. Here, any bottles that I have like left over. This whole shelf here is dedicated to teas, because I'm obsessed with teas. So tea pots, tea unit that I got online, different types of teas and containers. This shelving has all my oils, empty bottles for like juicing or any kind of broths I make that I can put in. And these turntables that spin, which I really like because you can store a lot of things inside. And the next level just has snacks, random bakery things, my pasta. Like I really like using baskets for organizing because it's just a really good hack and it keeps everything together. Then the bottom shelf are like my glass bottles, like my white jars, which I really love. I'm serving water or juice or anything I want. My Vitamix, other types of mason jars I keep here. I also have like my son's baby food containers that I have, like glass jars, which is really cute that I have. And other little tidbits like that. Then the last one has more like different types of syrups, my oatmeal, baking things, snacks, Nutella, cookie butter, because he doesn't love cookie butter except for the other thing on earth, peanut butter, and like things like that. I'm still kind of organizing everything, but you guys kind of get the gist. And everything in these top cabinets are just overflow items of things that I already have in this. So it's really good storage. Obviously I use a stool to get there. This is a wedding gift. It's actually a china set that I keep in here. And then this last one has like all my backup spices and excess whatever that I have because I buy in bulk. Then I really was adamant about having an open shelving unit. As you can see, I have a slight, like you say, addiction. These little pots are cute for baking, anything really, like cakes. You can put lasagna in it, you can put like potato gratin, like whatever you want. And they're really cute for serving as well. And initially I had all these things in the cupboards, but then I decided to bring it out because I just felt like why not have it on display. Then up there I have a bunch of mason jars that I get to fill. And like things you can put in them are like rice, beans, oatmeal, like whatever you want. Here, more serving things. The marble rolling pin that I have. This is probably the biggest salad bowl you've probably seen in your life. But it's a really cute salad bowl that I got from Crate and Barrel. which also serve as a really awesome decor piece. And then these wire baskets I got from the Container Store. If I have like any excess veg, like could be beets, carrots, potatoes, any little thing, I'll keep them in this basket. And like any other thing I can think of, really. So now we're moving into this side of the kitchen. So this is like the main kitchen, as you can see. So the stove, like I said, used to be in that corner where the cabinets are. So since we broke this wall and then extended the kitchen into this space, we moved the stove top to here. I really love the window in the corner here, so we decided to put the sink here as well, which is really nice. So here I just keep just like my basic things. These I have like my plastic containers, any serving trays that I have. And if you move to this section, I have all my serving spoons, salad spoons, all in this top container. As you can see, I have like a slight salad spoon addiction because I think they're really nice to have. And then like my garlic press, bottle opener, peelers, you name it, I have them. My measuring things, everything pretty much stays on top. Then on the bottom I have like more of my quirky, like my anthropology type serving spoons, which are really fancy. Really cute. The next drawer, so this is where I keep all the cutlery in the house, and then all the cooking spoons and things like that. I really like them to be organized in like little containers because it just makes it easier to get to. So that's how everything's divided here. All the silicone serving spoons, wood, my latest addiction, straws. So I have like a little section just for different types of straws. And they're really great. My baking things. Yeah, they're like salad tosser thing, spin, which is really, really nice. Then the last bin is just all my excess stuff. So it's not like pretty or anything, but you know, this is for friends. We can be honest with each other. So different types of strainers, ice cube trays, graters, pastry dough thingy that I love. Reusable produce bags, stasher bags, because I'm trying to be more economical and not have thousands of Ziploc bags laying around, so I invested in these, which I really like to put anything in. And yeah, like little random bits and bobs. Oh, and these I really like. What are they called? Like you put hot things on them, so anything I don't want to touch the countertop, I just put this on instead. Got this from IKEA. You should definitely get them. They're amazing. Then, if you look up here, this is where I keep some of my spices that I buy whole. So like cumin seeds, chili powder, coriander, and then I keep them in wet jars, which are my favorite thing in the world. So how they work is they have like two clips on the side. Just pop them off, open, and your seasons are preserved. I like wet jars because they're airtight. And where I live is really humid, so I hate it when things start to rust and then because they're glass, it doesn't do that. But the only bad thing is that it's glass and it can break. So you have to be really careful. But they're amazing anyway. Okay, moving on. So I keep all of our glasses and wine glasses and stuff in this container, or this cupboard rather. So you can see everything in all its glory. I got these from TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Container Store, one of those type of shops, because the space between each shelf was really big, and in order to maximize space, I was like, okay, it's probably a good idea to get some kind of divider. So I highly recommend these. They've saved me a lot of space. So I've been able to put way more things than I would have before. And they're really nice to have. And obviously I have a stool to get to all these things because I'm really short of that. Knife set. Oh, and this box. So this is just like a kitchen box. I just put like any notepads I have for like groceries, any papers, like anything kitchen oriented, like the remotes to the ACs. I just keep them inside here. It's a nice way to keep them contained so not everything is everywhere. And then we have this stovetop area. So I'm obsessed with cast iron anything. So you're always gonna see my grill pan and my cast iron pan on the stove because I use them like almost every day. And they're really just good to have out. This appliance hub is from Bosch. All the appliances in the kitchen actually are from Bosch, and it's a really great brand. My mom actually told me about them and she helped me find them. So underneath the stovetop, I have 2 drawers of lovely pots. So I keep these handles for my liquid pots in case it's too heavy. Sorry, not too heavy, too hot. I use this. These are just my non-stick pots that I have here. Even though I'm trying to transition out of non-stick entirely, straight only to like ceramic and cast iron, but keyword trying. My spoon rests are here as well. Then I have another shelf with more pots here, still non-stick. In this section, I have my stainless steel pots. I have this really cute pot that I just recently got as a gift from my sister-in-law from Radiance Cookware. Which I really love. This is like their wok. It's really great. And I have like other baking things in here as well, but not too many. And then above is just, it's nothing, just the extractor that we have here. I'm sure we can keep things there, but I haven't done it yet, so. Then this, you can move in and out, which is really nice. Then on this side, we have all of our mugs. And then like little cute party cups up above. So like you can see the dividers again. I got really obsessed with these mugs. They're all different, but they all have the same bronze handle. As you can see, bronze is like my favorite thing in the world. So you're gonna see that a lot. Well, not a lot, but enough to know I like it a lot. Then this side, I have more mason jars. This one specifically, I keep hibiscus leaves, aka Zobo. Yeah, which I love it. It's really good for teas or for making like a drink. It's really nice. These I haven't put anything in yet. And yeah, so moving on to the sink area. So when I was designing the kitchen, I was going back and forth between having an undermount sink like this or like a farmhouse sink. So obviously I decided to go the undermount because I thought it was a cleaner look and it's stainless steel and I'm obsessed with it. So undermounts, I prefer them that don't have any division. So we just pretty much keep the plates on like a dry mat, which is not seen at the moment, and it's been fine. I got the faucet and the undermount sink both from Amazon and they've been spectacular. Like they haven't rust, nothing's happened, and we've had this for almost 2 years now. Yeah, and it's been really good. Then the underneath of the sink, nothing fancy, just a whole bunch of my candles, my son's bottle, wash, scrubs, things like that nature. But what I'm planning to do here is to order probably like a shelving unit from the Container Store that I can just pop in and organize this in a better way. But until now, it's just like that. Then here we have the washer and dryer, which I love. And I have this thing about washers in kitchens, like I don't mind them as long as I don't see them. So it was really hard trying to find a washer and dryer that would fit underneath here, but we were able to do it and I was super happy about that. And yeah, here is just a little stand that I picked up. Super cute, from I think TJ Maxx, or it's one of them. And this little sponge, little cute container that I got from, I think, Creative Co-op. I'll try my best to put as much as I can in the description below so you guys can get the links and get it yourself if you want. Then we have here, I really love recipe books, so I usually have one always on display. I'll just change it up. This one is Half Big Harvest, and I really like her books a lot. In this cabinet, it's like my husband's section, because they're all his shot glasses. So I promised him that I wasn't gonna throw them away, that I was gonna find a place for them. So right now they're here, and I like it because they're all in one space and they're pretty organized, and he's happy. He needs to get something in the kitchen, so. Then here's just an open shelving. So here's where I put my flour. I think this was like bread flour before, and like it's just normal all-purpose flour. Cookbooks. This, I actually got on my honeymoon when we were in Italy. It's a super heavy mortar and pestle. And to be honest, this is actually the reason why I chose to go to Italy, because I just wanted to buy one that was from Cinque. I forgot the cut of marble it is, but it's super heavy. And to carry it back, I had to carry it in my carry-on. So TNC had a very fun time examining it, but I haven't used it yet, but it's amazing. Oh, so that just goes right here. Down here is just more like open countertop space, which I really like. Fruit bowl. This is my marble pastry slab, which I really, really, really like. So if I'm baking like biscuits, any dough that I need to roll out or anything, I just do it on here. I also do it on my countertop as well, it just depends what I'm making. But for the most part, I haven't needed to as much because this space is actually pretty big. And then sometimes I'll film from here as well because I can pop my iPhone right there and then you guys can see everything that I'm doing down below. So little hacks, you guys know. Here's just more storage spaces. Not too much in it, as you can see. But I'll probably get more shelving to put up above, just so it could just contain more things. And that's like all the manuals to my appliances, because I have a lot and you'll see them very soon. And then, here we have all of our plates. So all the plates are pretty much gone from, this is like from West Elm, this is from Crate and Barrel. I really like their dishes because they're really big and they're very quirky. And I love abstract a lot. Then below are our serving dishes. So you'll see a lot of our glass bowls. This is a bowl that I actually got when we were in Spain, but we were taking a paella class, which was really cute. You just put like anything in it, to be honest. You can eat from it if you want. These big serving bowls for when we have guests over. Oh, and I forgot, magic corner. So, this is what I call the magic corner. You bring them out like this. So, 2 more Le Creuset pots. You guys all know I have a Le Creuset addiction, just a small one. And below are some of my baking items. So I have 2 pie pans. This one is from Emile Henry. This is from Anthropologie. Love them both. And I have like little things if I want to make like little mini apple pies or like chocolate cakes. Whatever I want to make, I can do it in those. So moving to this side of the kitchen. So again, we have a Bosch microwave, Bosch oven that work actually really well. Below them are pretty much my cutting boards, baking mitts, I just got these little tart pans for making little things. Little mini pans for like making small side dishes, which really comes in handy. And I have a lot of cutting boards. because they all kind of serve a different purpose. So if I'm cutting meats or anything, or like fish, anything that has any blood attached to it, I use this one. Veggies and stuff are with the wooden board. And it's because plastic boards don't have pores, so the blood won't seep into the board. But wooden boards, if you cut meat on this, the blood goes in and then it's just like hanging out there and it just kind of grosses me out. So I separate the two. I find it to be a lot easier. And it works out really, really well. Below are more of my baking things. So I have like my strainers in here that I use. Rolling pin, pie pans. And one thing that I highly recommend to anyone who bakes are silicone baking mats, because you're able to you can keep it on this if you want and do your thing, or you can do it by itself. It doesn't stick, and it's really good for molding doughs. I find it to be so much easier. I need to put this back. And I don't know. So this is just an open wood section that we have. Here I have another cast iron ceramic pot. This is from Soap. The other ones you saw were from Le Creuset, which I really like. This little arrangement was from Anthropology. So quick story about this. This used to have a counterpart like this that was also black, but then it broke. They didn't have it anymore. They only had this set. So this is the original set, and I just kind of added this to it. So you guys know my little secret. Really cool serving bowl from Anthropology. Crate and Barrel. Little dish serving spices from I think Creative Co-op. I'll link it down below. That I really like. And then this right here used to just be a white, I don't know how to call it, a white overhang. But then Jonathan from Iredo suggested that we clad it with wood. That would be more seamless going into both sides, and he was right, because I really love this addition a lot. It makes it more cohesive, as opposed to this just being wood, white, wood. It kind of makes it one big unit, and it's really cool. This is our fridge. We got this fridge from LG, and this is real life, so it's semi-arranged, not really arranged, but it holds a lot, which is what I like. So lots of produce, as you can see, lots of hibiscus juice as well, chocolates that aren't for us, and things like that. And this is, and that's pretty much the kitchen tour. So what I really wanted when I was designing this kitchen, I wanted a kitchen that was really modern, because it would make it easier for me to decorate, and then I can also change things up at any given time. So I really like the fact that we have really light neutral wood tones, and black and gray and white, which kind of ties everything together. So it makes it really easy to change things around, move things up. The floors previously, and I'll link the video of how the kitchen used to look, I think it was like a tan type of floor, but I really like the gray tiles, because it kind of opens up the space and it makes it look really bright. I think my biggest tip for trying to make this space look bigger is to paint it white. White is more maintenance, but it brightens up the space. Even at night, this kitchen still looks really good. Then we added extra lights, to make it brighter as well, but it really picks up off the white really well. And the backsplash. So initially, when I was doing the backsplash, I wanted to get it from a place called Tile Bar, which are based in the States, but the logistics of shipping it in to Nigeria from the States was going to be really hard, so I decided to source it locally. So I found this company called Interstyle Ceramics, which are amazing. So I wanted something that had texture as well, and something that made the kitchen have more depth, especially because I knew it was going to cover the whole back wall here. So I found it Interstyle Ceramics. It wasn't too expensive at all, and the install was pretty good as well. which is what I really like. So I really wanted a neutral kitchen to like play around in, because I really have, as you can see, a lot of like vibrant pieces, then I have pieces that are more neutral. But with this kind of design layout, you could essentially decorate it however you want, which is really nice. Because, you know, even though it's really neutral, I still have a lot of pops of color in different places. So, oh, how can I forget? The best part of my kitchen, in my opinion, my appliances. So, there's all sorts in here. I have like panini press, blender, food processor, juicer. This is going to be a whole video on its own, going through everything that I have in case you guys want to get it. And yeah, I love them all. It just makes life a lot easier for me. Then I have like a KitchenAid mixer, which you can't really see. Hand blenders, which I really recommend a lot if you're making soup, so you don't have to like transfer anything to a blender. You can just blend everything inside your pot. So yeah, but like I said, this is going to be a whole video because there's a lot in here. A whole lot. But yeah, this is my kitchen. Hope you guys love the tour. Please let me know if you have any questions or any comments down below. I promise I will get to most of them as I can. And I'll try to link as many things as possible in the description below so you guys can go and get it. It's a mix of all sorts of different stores, mostly Crate and Barrel, Amazon-y, and then like sprinkle of like TJ Maxx things here and there. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.